Picture this. You're a broke college student scraping by, and someone offers you the chance to buy a small pizza shop for $900. Most people would walk away, but Tom Monaghan wasn't like most people. That $900 gamble would ignite the rise of Domino's, a pizza brand that would one day outpace even Pizza Hut and serve millions across the globe. From debt and disasters to dominance and delivery innovation, this is the incredible story of how Domino's became the pizza king of the modern world. From one store to the start of something bigger. The Domino's story begins in 1960 when brothers Tom and James Monaghan borrowed $900 to buy a struggling pizza store called Dominick's in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Their plan? Deliver pizza to college students near the local university. But early on, James lost interest and traded his half of the business to Tom for a used Volkswagen Beetle they used for deliveries. That one decision would change Tom's life forever. He renamed the store Domino's Pizza in 1965, and from there, he set his sights on growth. What made Domino's different wasn't the pizza, it was the delivery. Tom realized early that convenience was king. By focusing on fast, reliable delivery, especially for students and families, he found his niche. He also simplified the menu to just a few core items, making operations smoother and faster. That small pizza joint, it became the blueprint for what would soon become a nationwide phenomenon. The 30-minute guarantee. Speed becomes strategy. In the 1970s and 80s, Domino's gained serious attention for one bold move, the 30-minute delivery guarantee. Fresh, hot pizza delivered to your door in 30 minutes or less, or it's free. That wasn't just a promise, it was a revolution. It positioned Domino's as the go-to choice for anyone too tired, too busy, or just too hungry to wait. Competitors simply couldn't keep up. Domino's built their entire infrastructure around speed, fewer toppings, limited menu, and strategically placed stores. It was all about delivering fast, hot pizza, and that laser focus gave them a serious edge. But it wasn't just marketing, it was logistics genius. Tom Monaghan understood that customers didn't want gourmet, they wanted dependable. By embracing simplicity and efficiency, Domino's became a pizza delivery machine. The 30-minute guarantee, though later dropped due to safety concerns, was pivotal. It created a culture where Domino's wasn't just pizza, it was your fastest option. That branding stuck. Here's a quick thought. What would you choose? Fancy pizza in 45 minutes or a hot, simple one in 25? That question alone tells you why Domino's won. Let me know your choice in the comments below. Franchise explosion. Scaling with precision. As Domino's popularity grew, Monaghan realized he needed a strategy to grow fast without losing control. The answer? Franchising. Domino's leaned hard into franchising during the 70s and 80s, allowing local entrepreneurs to own stores while sticking to Domino's proven model. The result was explosive growth. By 1983, Domino's had opened its 1,000th store. Just 5 years later, they hit 5,000. This kind of scale was unheard of. But Monaghan didn't just let anyone buy it in. He created a training system that emphasized Domino's core principles: speed, simplicity, and service. Many early franchisees were former delivery drivers or managers, people who truly understood the business. That insider knowledge helped keep the Domino's DNA intact, even as they scaled across America. Their franchise model became one of the most successful in the food industry. It gave the company rapid expansion without the overhead, while empowering passionate individuals to build their own businesses under Domino's name. International leap, taking the pizza global. Domino's didn't stop at America's borders. They had their sights set on the world. In 1983, the company opened its first international store in Winnipeg, Canada. That same year, they also entered Australia. The Domino's delivery model turned out to be just as popular abroad as it was in the US over the years. They expanded into Asia, Europe, and the Middle East. And they didn't just expand, they dominated. By focusing on delivery, a service often underserved in other countries, Domino's filled a global gap. They localized their menu to cater to regional tastes, like spicy paneer pizzas in India or seafood toppings in Japan. While keeping their signature fast delivery model, Domino's became a familiar sight in countries that previously didn't have much exposure to American-style pizza. Today, there are over 20,000 Domino's locations in more than 90 countries. That global footprint makes Domino's the largest pizza company in the world by number of stores. It's not just a US brand, it's a global powerhouse, turning into a tech company that sells pizza. One of the most surprising chapters in Domino's rise? Their digital transformation. In the early 2000s, Domino's was struggling. Sales were declining and customer satisfaction was tanking. The brand was seen as outdated, even boring. But instead of fading, Domino's reinvented itself. They didn't just fix the menu, they rebranded as a tech company that sells pizza. It launched one of the first pizza tracker apps, allowing customers to follow their order from oven to doorstep. They rolled out online ordering, chatbot systems, and voice command integrations with Alexa and Google. Domino's also introduced GPS tracking, so customers could literally watch their pizza on a map. Their ordering platforms became so advanced that over 70% of their US sales now come through digital channels. They even tested drone and robot delivery in some markets. Domino's turned technology into their secret sauce. While others focused only on flavors, Domino's focused on experience. That's how they pulled ahead. Ever ordered through the Domino's app just because it was faster than calling? You're not alone. That little tech shift changed the entire industry. The bold rebrand, we know our pizza sucked. Let's be real, Domino's didn't always have the best pizza, and they knew it. In fact, in 2009, Domino's launched one of the most brutally honest ad campaigns in fast food history. They publicly admitted their pizza tasted like cardboard. That kind of transparency was unheard of in corporate America, but that campaign marked a turning point. Domino's revamped their entire recipe, new crust, better sauce, fresher cheese, and invited customers to try the improved version. They called it Pizza Turnaround, and it worked. Sales surged. Customers appreciated the honesty, and more importantly, they noticed the improvement. This rebrand wasn't just marketing, it was a statement. Domino's was willing to evolve, admit mistakes, and put the customer first. That kind of authenticity built a new wave of trust. It wasn't just about selling more pizzas, it was about changing perceptions. Domino's proved that even a global brand can rebuild itself if it's willing to listen and grow. Admit it, you were shocked when Domino's came clean, right? That's gutsy marketing, and it showed the world that they were serious about change. Efficient menu and operations. Why less is more? While other pizza chains were adding pasta, wings, and every kind of side dish imaginable, Domino's stuck to simplicity. Their menu is tight, efficient, and designed for speed. This operational strategy goes all the way back to Tom Monaghan's original philosophy. Do one thing really well. Fewer ingredients means lower costs, faster prep time, and less room for error. It also makes training new employees easier and store operations smoother. Domino's doesn't aim to be everything to everyone. They aim to be the fastest, most reliable pizza option. That laser focus has kept them ahead of the curve. Even when they did expand their menu, like adding sandwiches and desserts, they tested heavily and ensured everything could still be made quickly and fit within their delivery model. Domino's isn't flashy, it's efficient, and in fast food, efficiency equals profits. Today's market, the pizza empire holds strong. Domino's didn't just survive decades of competition. They outlasted and outgrew most of them. Even during the COVID-19 pandemic, when many restaurants struggled or closed down, Domino's thrived. Why? Because they were already built for off-premise dining. Their delivery-first model made them pandemic-proof. They adapted quickly, implementing contactless delivery, app upgrades, and safety protocols almost overnight. Customers kept ordering, and the brand grew even stronger. Today, Domino's is the largest pizza company in the world by sales, outpacing even Pizza Hut in many key markets. Their brand is now associated with consistency, reliability, and fast service, values that modern consumers crave. They've turned what was once a college town pizza shop into a 20,000 location global behemoth. It's the ultimate underdog story, one built on hustle, humility, and a relentless focus on convenience. If you love this deep dive into Domino's journey, drop a comment with your go-to Domino's order, or let us know what food empire you'd like us to explore next. Hit that follow if you want more stories just like this. Because the next billion-dollar idea could be right around the corner, and it might start with just $900.